Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Bharti and you are watching BeamUp channel. Today we are going to start our old project, that is complete Revit project. So before starting, let me show you that what project we are going to make. This is Casa CC Sommet. This is requested by one of our viewers and this is the project and how it looks. You can take a look and you can find this files in the description. Okay, so check that out, and this is the project. So we are going to make this project, and before making this project, let us talk about the elevation of this project. So from this elevation is not visible from this point. I mean, it is not visible properly. So let me go to the plan section view, and here you can see that we have something like this is our soil. After that, I mean, this is our land part and it is still here. Then we have something as a cover over here. I mean, not as a cover, as a supporter. As you can see, this looks like something that on top of which this is being laid. And after that, you can see from here also, this is how our elevation looks from the, I mean, from the back side maybe, and from the front side you can see the elevation. This is our land, or you can say the area from where our house starts, and then this is our ground level. And after the ground level, I don't know at what height it is, then we have this our top of this ground level. And as you can see, this ends still here, and then a new elevation starts, that is from this place. So these are not I mean, these are connected but not in a way that is flawless. Okay, so if you can see it from the different elevation, now you can see it properly that this is where from where our elevation starts. Then I think this is a 10 feet distance, and after this uh, ending of this elevation, there's a new floor that is starting, and this elevation is a little bit on the steepier side, or you can say a little bit on the downside. As you can see, it is a little bit angular, and that matches to this floor actually. So let's see how we can make this one, and these are some of different views for our reference. So you can also take a look over there. So let's get started with our project, and before starting we have to assume the height of the elevation. So how we are going to assume it is, let's take it as a ground level, I mean the land, and this is our, maybe you can say it is a this as a ground level, or we can label it as something like on which our elevation stays. So landfill area. Okay, so from here to here you can say it as landfill area, and from 10 feet distance from here to here, that is a 10 feet distance of this first floor. And then we will take a leap, or you can say a difference of I think 9 inches or 1 feet from this floor to this floor. I mean, from this part to this part, maybe 1 feet or less than that. So we have to assume everything, as we don't know what is the elevation or the right elevation, you can say. So let's get started with whatever we have for our reference. So as you can see, I have just mentioned the name of the ground floor, first floor, and the perspective view, elevation view, and section view. You can take these references for your project also. So where is our ground floor? This is our ground floor plan. So we will start from here, and before that we have to make elevation. So for elevation, first of all, just go to the new, and then go to the imperial architecture and press OK and Revit. Then go to the south elevation, and as you can see, this here we have to rename it. So this is our land, and write the name as one dot land. Okay, then one dot landfill, or you can rename it as per your choice. then press L on your keyboard to get to this label, I mean to make more labels. And from here just take a distance of 10 feet, and this is going to be a, this is going to be our 10 feet. Yes, this is our ground floor, and after ground floor we have to assume something over here, that is a 1 foot distance. Yes, so just 1 foot distance. Okay, 1 feet, and after 1 foot distance, let's see what's the height of this. And I think this is a little bit more than this one, so maybe 10 or 12 feet, where the ceiling is at 10 feet. Okay, so let's give it a distance of 12 feet. Okay, now we are done, I think. And I think there's something more over here, so maybe 1 foot distance for whatever it is over here. So just give a 1 foot distance, and we are done. And now that we have made our labels, we have to rename it. First of all, just decrease the size of a scale over here. So I think 3/8 would be okay for us. Yes, and here is our landfill done. Rename it as 2.landfill. Okay, then we have it as 1.gl, or you can write it as ground level. Then from this to this, that is 1 foot distance, and it can be renamed as, let me see, slope maybe. Okay, so there's something wrong. Okay, here we have to write it as 3.ground level. So you can add 3, or you if you don't add it, it will not create a problem. It is just that here I am getting it as the numbering, the right numbering. So after ground level, what we have to make is top floor slope. Okay, done. And then we have this as FF, that is first floor, and here is something as top, that we can rename it as, okay, just a second, this was 4, then we have it as 5 dot first floor. Okay, and then this is our level 6, that is 6 dot top. Done. So now we are done with this leveling part. Now we can go to any of the, not any, we have to start from our ground level. Okay, so this is our ground level, and don't you worry about this land and landfill area, we will cover that later. And right now we have to import our image. So for importing our image, just go to insert, then import image, then search the folder where you have kept it. So for me it is this cc Casa cc Sommet, and here is our plan view. You can just enlarge it and search for plan ground. Yes, so this is our ground level. Place it over here, and after placing it, you can move it by your choice wherever you want to. Then we have to search something from where we can just give it a distance. So for me, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the distance of this door. So a door is like 2 feet 6 inches long, if you know the distance of the door. So from this part to this part, it is 2 feet 2 inches. So I think this image is going to be enlarged a little bit more in this area. So before that, let me put it on the middle side. Yes, like this, something. So again, go to model line, take a line from here and end it here. Now we have to scale the image. So first of all you need to select the image. Okay, so just select the image first. After selecting the image we have to scale it. So to scale it you can either press RE on your keyboard, that is resize, or you can just go here and you will find a resize button. Okay, and after selecting this resize button, just resize it from this place to this place as 2 feet. Just write on your keyboard 2 feet 6 inches and press enter, and now your uh, image will resize as per your choice. After that we have to make wall. So as you know that our outer wall is 9 inches and our inner wall is 4.5 inches. So let's just make that wall. Just go to the edit type, go to duplicate, and here just write it as 9 inches, press OK, go to structure and give it a thickness of 9 inches. Done. Okay, and okay, and now we have a 9-inch wall. After that again go to edit type, go to duplicate and write its name as 4.5 inches, 4.5 inches wall. Okay, and again go to the structure and 4.5 inches, and now we are done. So just remember that you have to go do this the I mean this part, making the wall, and now you can just put it anywhere because our image is already resized. Then you need to pin this image. Okay, so just select the image and now pin it. So now as you can see the image cannot be moved anywhere, and maybe I think I should move it a little bit on this side. Now pin it. Now we are done. After this just go to the wall, select 9 inches wall, and here as you can see that the base offset is 0, that is fine, but the top constraint is unconnected, so we have to connect it till first top float slope. Okay, and from here as you can see we have a wall center line. Before doing anything we have to make some of the grid lines. Okay, so without grid line it will be a pain for us to make that. So just go to the grid line and make some grid line from this point, that is the middle point over here, that is 1, then 2, then this is the third one, then we have this one as the fourth one. So just take the grid from the middle. Okay, so we are done with those part. There's few more, that is one in this part, and don't you worry about the name, we can change it later on. Then we have something over this part, then something in the middle of this one, and one over here, I think this is a little bit offside, so press undo, Control Z to undo, then ZR is the grid shortcut, and again make it from the middle. Yes, again it has been angled, again undo it. I don't know why is it creating a problem like that. Okay, let me just make it till here. We will just increase the size of that later on. Now that we are done with that part, again there's few more, then we have something over here, and don't you need to worry about this so many of the grid lines, it is gonna help us during the project. So grid lines are very important, as you can see, and I mean you can see it later on also. So I think this is in the same line. Yes, And let's just check it out that do we have any other horizontal grids. So right now we are just making the horizontal grids. Yes, there's one more at this place. And is there anything else left? Yes, there's something over here. I don't know what it is, but we will check it out later. And do we have anything else at this point? I think I have covered all the points. Yes, we have to increase the size of this grid lines till here. And as you can see, the name of this grid line is not being shown over here. So if you press this tick button, now you can see the naming. Okay. Now we have to rename every grid line except the few. So we can increase this size by a little bit. The scaling of this one, 3 by 32. No, I think 1 by 10. Okay, 1 by 10 is little too low. 3 by 8. Yes, it is fine. Okay, now just see the number, that is 12. Okay, first of all, just increase the size of these grid lines. Just put everything in one line. Okay, and now we have something 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and we have 12 grid lines. So 2 grid lines are missing from here. Let's check that out. One is here. Okay, and there's one more that is not visible right now. I don't know where it is. Okay, let's just check it out. So we have to number them correctly first. So we are going to rename it from here. Okay, so as it is renamed as 1 2 3 4, and if we rename it as 2 3 4 or anything, it will give an error that the name has already been taken. So for that, or it will show that the duplicate name. So to not get that error, what we can do is we can just rename it as A, then B, then C, then just rename it by line D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, so now we have this naming, and now just activate these names, and wherever we do not find the name, we can just drag that grid out. So A is being shown over here, B is fine, A, B, C, D, E, just keep everything in one line. F, G. Okay, H is not visible. As you can see, where is our H? Over this place. So this is how you can track your grid lines. So now that we are done with the horizontal grid lines, now we have to make some vertical grid lines. For that, again go to this grid line and just make one of the grid line from the starting this starting of this point, and then rename it as 1. Okay, so just make it on the outer side of this image and rename it as 1. And now we will try not to make some mistake in this one, so we do not have to rename it again and again. So GR is the grid shortcut, and this is our second vertical grid over here. just put the grid lines in one line. Then again here you can also select your grid from here. So just make a grid line in the middle. Then from this point to this point, I think this is not in the middle, so okay, and if it is not in the middle, we will also take care of that one also, don't you need to worry. And we have this grid line before that, so just remember that, do not make mistake this time. Then grid from the middle. Then again grid and from this place to this place. Okay, as you can see, this is not in one line, but we can keep it in one line. Okay, so let's just keep that as a one line only. And from here, I think if we increase this, everything in the line with this one will just align over here. Yes, then again select your grid, make one grid from the middle of this place or from the starting point of this place, maybe a little bit over here. Yes, then we have our gates over here. Yes, there's something missing in that horizontal place, I think. Okay, this is one line over there. Okay, that is fine. Then now that we have this place, we have one or two more grids that is going to be made. So one over here, and I can select grid lines and make this grid from this point. Okay, done. So we just need to increase the size of one of the grids, I think. Okay, and then you will see that every grid in the same segment or same line will just cover that one. So now we have this grid line. Now we have to take the distance of this grid line. So for that, just press Ti on your keyboard and then just take the distance, as you can see, and after that we can adjust this distance by our choice. So right now, as you can see, this is 16 feet, that is fine. Then 6 feet 9 inches, that is almost 7 feet. So no, that is not almost 7 feet, but I think we should keep it at 6 feet 9 inches. But this portion is not right. As you can see, it is 8 feet 4 inches, so we can either decrease it or increase it. So from here to here, let's just count it. So 8 and 2, that is 10 feet distance, or we can just take it as di from this place to this place. And as you can see, it is 10 feet 10 inches, so we have to make a little bit of changes to this place. So at this place, let me see, either I can increase or decrease the size of it. So I think it is like 8 feet 5 inches. Okay, and here, as you can see, 2 feet 5 inches distance, and from here to here it is 10 feet 10 inches. So from this place to this place, 10 feet 10 inches is fine. Then we have something like 5 feet exact distance, that is fine. We need to increase it by a little bit. Yes, we do need to increase it by 3 to 4 inches, or we can keep it. Okay, I'm going to keep it because it is exact distance. So we have to make some changes over here. That is 8 feet 3 inches. What if I can keep it at 8 feet 6 inches, and let's press enter. And as you can see, this line, yes, now it is fine. So this line comes over this place, so we are going to make this as a straight line from here. Then we have this distance that doesn't look right. From this place to this place it is 11.5 by 16, so 11.5, 11.1 actually it is now, so we can just keep it at 11 feet. Press enter, and now as you can see that this is fine. And after this, as you can see, there's a 23 feet distance from here to here, but it is 23 feet 7 inches, so I'm going to keep it at 23 feet 6 inches, that is 23 and a half feet. Okay, then as you can see there's a little bit of mistake over here. It's not a mistake, we have just to keep it at 2 feet 6 inches, and the last one as you can see we can decrease it over here, so 1 feet 6 inches, that is 1.5 feet. Done. So now we are done with the horizontal grids. Now we have to see the vertical grid. So from in vertical grids also we can take the same distance and we can adjust these grids. Okay, and again take one more distance and take some distances from here to here, then from here to here, from here to here, then from this place to this place, and I think there's something over here and here, so let's just keep this distance also. So as you can see this first distance is something like 2 feet 1 inches, so we can keep it at 2 feet. Okay, we have to increase it, so I'm going to keep it at 2 feet 2 inches, 2 feet 2 inches, enter. Then we have this distance that is from the middle of this place, so just take the distance from this place to this place and check it out that it is 3 feet 4 inches, so we can increase it by a little bit, so 1 feet 2 inches, I can keep it at 1 feet 4 inches maybe. Let's try it out. So if I keep it at 1 feet 4 inches, as you can see this is fine, so now we have a whole distance of 3 feet 6 inches, fine. Then again 8 feet 8 inches, that is from here to here. Okay, and in the middle we have, let's check this, it is 3 feet 2 inches from here. As you can see we can keep it at, let me see, we can increase it by 1 inch, so 3 feet 3 inches. Then we have it as half inches, let me see what is that. Okay, let's keep this in a straight line only, so this half inches grid, either we can delete it or we can keep it, so let's just keep it right for now. We can see what we can do about that later. Then we have this grid, and this is something odd, so 1 feet 5 inches, you can keep it at 1 feet 6 inches. Then we have over here 4 feet 5 inches, so again 4 feet 6 inches. Then we have something over here as 4 feet and something like blah blah blah, so just keep that exact 4 feet. Then again it is 5 feet 4 inches, and let me see if I can keep it at 5 feet 6 inches, maybe we can, so 5 feet 6 inches, let's try it out. And as you can see this is a little bit on the offset, so let's just skip it. Then this place is like 11 feet, so let's just keep it at 11 feet. Then as you can see this distance is something like 8 feet 10 inches, if I can increase it till 9 feet, let me try. Where's that grid? Over here, so we have to take this grid till this point. Okay, so it is like 5 feet 6 inches distance from this place to this place, and so just make it like 5 feet 6 inches first, 5 feet 6 inches, then select this one and give it a distance of 9 feet, and now I think that we are done with the grid lines. So till now we have not made anything except the grid lines. So this grid lines is gonna help us throughout this project. And now that we are done with this ground level grid lines, we can also do it for the upper level. But before that, we have made earlier this wall. So let's just use this wall. And that is 9 inches wall. So let's just make this wall from the center line, as you can see, and then first row. Then again select your wall, take it from the middle and put it till here. I think you can also keep it till here and here. And let's just select this once. Okay, let's just keep it for now because we have to put the doors over there. Then we have our outer wall over here also, so let's just make it out. And as you can see, this is a little bit on the offside, so for that you can just select your wall face exterior or interior. For in this case, I think I need wall face exterior, and let's just try it out. So I'm just pressing this space bar over here, and the wall is just made, and you can just select the wall and you can move with the help of your keyboard arrow key. Then now we are done with the outer part. We have to make the internal walls over here. And before that we have, yes, this is also the internal walls only. So just go to the 4.5 inches. Where is that 4.5 inches? Here. And just select this, make it as a whole wall. Then again from this place, as you can see, we have to select wall face center, I mean wall center line, and just make these walls. And remember that do not leave gap in the between. Okay. And I don't know what is over here, so we have to figure that out later on. You can also increase or decrease the size of your walls over here. So for me, I think it is right. And here we have to take wall face exterior, press space bar. Now the wall is made. Again wall face exterior, just make it something like this. And if you are not satisfied with this wall, you can just select this wall and then use your arrow key to put it over the plane or the reference point. Then again from this middle place, so again select wall center line, select this middle place and make a wall till here. Okay, and I think a little bit more adjustment is needed. Yes, done. So again select your wall from this place, press space bar. No, select exterior, press space bar, and now as you can see, this wall can be made like this, yes. And again just select this wall and press space bar, and as you can see, this part I cannot understand what is here, so we'll see what we can do about that. And I think these are done. Then again select your wall, and there's something like, okay, first select wall center line, then make a wall. Then again from this center line, WA is the wall shortcut, remember that. Make your wall from this place, from here to here, and this is the outer side. I don't know what is to be made over there, so we will see. And here also I think there's a wall, because okay, and before doing anything, just remember to save your project. So I'm just making a new folder on my desktop, or I can use my old folder as what's the name, Casa CC Sommet project, and then just named Casa CC Sommet. And Before saving it, just go to the options, and here just keep the maximum backup as 1 or 2, because I don't think you need many more backups, because it takes space on your hard disk or SSD, whatever you say. So just make one copy of it and now just save it. And now that we have saved it, again go to this, make few more walls, and this is from the middle. Yes, now we are done. Just trim this out, trim from here to here, trim from here to here. Select this wall, just move it with the help of your arrow key. Select this wall, move it with the help of your arrow key a little bit. Yes, done. And then select this wall, move it a little bit on the offside. Yes, then you can make these changes wherever you want to. So I'm just selecting this, and yes, done. Select this one, make a little bit changes to this wall. Again, just trim. Okay, not just trim it out, actually you can just make it smaller from this place, and now it is just placed as a one wall. So wherever you can see the gap over here, that black bar ends over here, there is our door. So remember that we have to make the doors over there. And now I think we are done with the outer part of this building. So let's just check this uh, plan view from where what has been made. Yes, this wall is there, as you can see, and I think there's something more to be done for this project. So I think I need a little bit more views, or I will just keep it for right now. It seems okay. And I think we can make this kitchen interior. As you can see, this looks so good, and we can make this in Revit. So wait for that also, because this is gonna be like 5 to 6 parts video. Okay, so let's just check our this. As you can see, there's a few more problems. So we have made this wall, so just select one of the wall and just check this line. So from ground level to the top level, and go to the south view from land field to ground level, top road slope. So this is our land, this is our land field. No, we have to make it as, we have to rename it. So this is our ground floor and this is our top slab. Okay, so rename it as GL slab. Okay, ground floor slab. Slab is like floor. Okay, so we also call it as slab. So this is our ground level. So now as we can see that we have made this ground level. Again, go to this ground level. Okay, this ground slab actually. Then select your walls. SA is, just select your one wall, then press SA on your keyboard, and now just change the base constraint as ground level and top constraint as ground level slab. Okay, and again you can select this once. All of the interior walls will be selected. Just select any one of it out of it, and then press SA on your keyboard, that is select all shortcut. And then again go to the base constraint as ground level and top constraint as ground level slab. And now if you go to 3D, now you can see that this is what we have. So let's just check this. Yes, this is what we need for right now. So we are done with ground level. Now just go to, let me check the timing first. Okay, it's already been 40 minutes and we are just done with this smaller part. So for the second floor, what you can do is, okay, not the second floor, that is the first floor. So just go to the first floor and then go to insert, then import image, and go to desktop or anywhere that you have placed your plan on. Then let's just increase the size of it, and here you can see the plan, first floor, and just try to place it. And now we have to figure this out. So how to place this one on the top is, I also need to figure this out. So this is our outer wall. As you can see, this 9 inches wall. Okay, before doing anything, we have to resize the image first. I just did forget that. So to resize this image, again we have to search for a door. So just go to the model line, or the shortcut is li. Okay, then search. This is our one of the doors, and I think this is a bathroom door. Maybe this is a smaller or larger, I don't know. So let me check that room door. This is our room. This looks like a door over here. Yes, that is a door, but there's few problems. Okay, let's just try this out only. So it is already 2 feet 4 inches, so we have to just make it a little bit changes to this plan. Okay, so just select the image first. Always remember that before scaling, select your image, then press RE, or you can just select this scale, then select the first point, select the second point, and then just give it a size of 2 feet 6 inches and press enter. And now your image has been resized. Just delete this model line, and now you can place this model line over here. And so we have this. Okay, so this is gonna be start from, as you can see, this starting point of this wall would be here somewhere, so in the middle of this. Now we have to make a place for this ones also. So let me see what are the things that are with, I mean, that can be merged over there. So this place something. So we have to understand it by ourselves. As you can see, this is totally merged over here, but we have to make something over here in the middle of it. So what we can do is, first of all, just press anywhere on this background, then go to range base level, and here you can select the range base as ground level. And by that, okay, ground level is not sufficient for us. Okay, let's just try it out. So we have something like this over here. We can see the walls, and just place it somewhere over here and move it in the middle. Okay, now we have to see that where we can place this part, and to place that part, what we can do is, let me see what are the parts that are on that side. So this is a little bit on the off side. So we do need to figure it out by ourselves, I think. Or let me see the section view. Where is that section view? Section, yes. As you can see that this is placed somewhere over here. So what is the distance of it is unknown to us right now. But what we can do is, let's try to match it. So this wall and this wall. Let's try to match this outer wall over here. Actually, use your keyboard and try to match this ones with this grid lines. Okay, so the top grid line is something over here in the middle. Move it a little bit more, somewhere here, and then this is a car place. Let me see once again. This is the car place, and this is somewhere here. So none of the wall matches this the ground level wall from here. So let's just keep this somewhere over here in the middle. So as you can see, this place is done, and I think there's a sufficient place left over here, and the car parking place is left over here. So let me see. I've just placed this on the second number grid. As you can see, we have not touched the grid number 1. Then just select this image and pin this over here, and as you can see that we have something like this over here. And again, go to the ground level if you want to figure this out. Let me figure this place a little bit more. Okay, this is our end place. So to adjust the end place, as you can see, we have to do a few more things. Let me see. Yes, just select this image again, resize it, and resize it like from here to here, not in this direction, actually in this direction. RE, raise that door, resize it as 2 feet 7 inches, or let's just keep it at 2 feet 6 inches only. So there's a little bit of problem in the image. As you can see that if we keep it over here, then this doesn't match with the place over here. So for that, again, let me go to the ground level slab, top level slab, so this place is coming out of this, and okay, this is fine. We will just increase the size of it by a little bit, and let's just keep it over here. And so at the grid line 2 from this place and the starting point of this wall, and let's just move it by a little bit more in the middle place. So and just pin it out. So this is on the grid line 2 from here, and then just keep this line on the grid line. And now I think everything is done except a few things that we cannot figure it out. So let's just keep this wall, and as you can see, this looks like outer wall, so that is 9 inches. Just select and make it from this place to this place. Done. And we can increase the size of it like this. Okay, let's just keep it till here for now. Then this walls are the internal walls. We just have one more external wall, that is from here. So this, let's just try to make it over here. So we can either increase the size of the down wall from the ground to the first floor, and these are the internal walls. So for that, just go to the wall, select 4.5 inches wall, and now first of all select wall face exterior over here, and yes, check this out, this is fine. Then again, as you can see, this grid lines we need to change. Okay, select this image, unpin it and move it over this place, and now just try to pin it. Okay, we are going to make everything over here only. So again, select your wall, but let me see once again. There's something that matches with the ground floor. And I think that, yes, I think that this wall that is over here is uh, is parallel to this wall over here. This wall is parallel to this wall. So for that, let me just go to the ground level once again, select this wall and put it till first floor. And now we can go to the first floor and check where is that wall. So just hide this image, double S to hide it. And where is our wall? It is till first floor. I think let's just again increase the size of it. Select this one. Okay, great. This wall and this wall is still top. And now go to the first floor and now press HR on your keyboard, and now you can see that we have something over here. So we have to move this image like this, and now we have this exact place where we need to keep this image, as you can see. Yes, over here. So whatever wall that we made is going to be deleted except this wall. So just select this wall, delete it. And is there anything else? Where's that wall? Yes, over here there's a wall. Select it, delete it. Again select your 4.5 inches. Okay, first of all select WA is the wall shortcut, then select the 9-inch wall. Just press your line over here and match it. Yes, 9 inches wall done. Then again you can delete this one. W is the wall shortcut. Just make a wall over here and then increase the size of it and move it with the help of your keyboard. Then again go to this wall and select 4.5 inches wall, and let's just try to make this walls. This one, then press space bar to change the orientation of this wall, then select it and move it. Then again select WA, and as you can see this grid lines. Okay, let's just leave the grid lines. We are not going to make it by grid lines right now, so you can do it without the grid lines also with your just the reference image, and just align this one from this place to this place, done, and move it. So we could have done it without the grid lines, but the grid lines does help us out a little bit. As you can see that because of the grid lines and the walls, we were able to just replicate whatever we had in our ground floor or the first floor. Then again WA wall, and just increase the size of this wall till here, select wall, make it something like this, something like this, something like this, and press space bar to make it as internal. Again make it somewhere over here, then select this one, and again WA, and just remember that you can change it with the help of your keyboard. So just try to align it. As you can see, we are just doing it right. And I think we are almost done. We are just one of the wall is left. So just to change the orientation of your wall, you can press space bar. Okay, And now I think that we are done with the internal walls. On the outside we have something over here, yes, something like this. And now I think that we are done. There's a separation over here. For that again I'm going to make a wall. And now I think that this the railing part, we will check that out later. Yes, done. And this part is fine. What we can do here is a little bit changes. Okay, here it is like 4.5 inches wall is coming over here, and then a 9 inches wall is placed at this place. And as you can see, this also moves with this one, so for that just make it a little bit smaller, then move it on the downside, and then either you can just increase or just press TR on your keyboard and press select this and just a second, TR, select this and select this. And as you can see, this wall, this doesn't make sense over here, so make it a little bit smaller. Then again WA 9 inches wall, select this wall and put it over here and press space bar to change the orientation. Select this and now I think it is fine. Yes, and this wall is also placed over here, but why is it placed over here? So I don't find any reason. If we don't have anything to be placed over here, we will just trim it out, so there's there will just the gap left over here. And I think we are done with this parts. And what is this? Okay, I don't know what is this, but let's just try to put a wall over here that is 9 inches wall for right now. Okay, 9 inches wall is not enough, but let's just try to put it for now. We will change it later on. And I think that we are done with the top floor also. And as you can see, this are just the smaller floors. So from where it is going to be made is just select all your walls and then place it from the top slab to first floor, and we are done. Yes, I think just select this all walls. This wall is coming from the ground only. Okay, and now as you can see, this place is just matching whatever we want. So yes, now we are done, and now we have to make this slab. So as you know, the slab section is like 6 inches. What is this? I don't know. Ground level slab and wall and everything, just select it, delete this and select this image. Okay, copy it, go to the ground level, paste and align to same place. And now we are done. Just go to the ground level slab and just delete this one. Select this, unpin it, delete it. Done. Okay, no, don't delete this one. Okay, let's just check this out. Top floor, first floor. Again, copy it, then go to the top floor and go to the this, where's that align, paste and align to same place. Yes, done. Select this and pin it. Go to the ground level, select it, select this one and pin it. So now we have to make is this slab. Go to ground level slab, go to the floor, and here in the floor section, let me see how that floor section has been made. So this floor section is coming over here till that place. Okay, so this portion is fully covered, and I think this portion will be partially covered. So let's just try it out. So right now, as you can see, this is 12 inches floor. Just go to the edit type, duplicate it, and rename it as 6 inches. Okay, go to edit type and 6 inches, and okay and okay, and just go to the rectangle, select this place, and I think we have to make it till here. Finish it and attach unjoined element. Go to 3D view and check this out. Again, check out your image. As you can see, it is a little bit on the outer side, so again go to the ground level slab and go to edit boundary, and this slab will be made till here, and this is till here. Now finish it, attach it, unjoint it. Okay, now go to 3D, and now as you can see, this is how our building looks from, let me show you this side. Yes, this portion is covered. As you can see, this is how that looks from this side. Then we have this 1 foot distance over here, that is we gave a 1 foot distance, but we already have this 6 inches distance over here. So let's just figure it out how we are going to make that one also. So we have to make something on the top place and then in the middle ground over here. So go to the top slab, again we select FL. Okay, FL is not the shortcut, I thought it would be. Then go to rectangle and just try to place this one till here, then select this lines, and I think we have to make it something like this, then something like this, and something like this, and then split it. SL is the split shortcut, just trim it out. So just trim it from the middle and trim it from here, and let me see if the floor is coming out. Yes, the floor is coming out over here. So just select this floor and put it over here, and I think we need to select this one and put it till here and press OK and go to 3D view. And now as you can see that we have made there's a double floor over here. Is there any gap left in between? Yes, so in the gap we are going to make this type of, I mean there's something in the middle, and we will make that by the help of sweep. Okay, can we do that with the help of sweep? Yes, we can do that. So as you can see that this flow is coming to this place. Yes, and then again go to the top floor and select your edit boundary, and here just we needed to provide a gap. Remember this gap, I mean this is a little bit on the downside, so just try to fulfill that gap with the help of this one. Yes, so as you can see I have just made a hole in that floor. Okay, and at that place if you now see there will be a gap. As you can see this gap is visible over here, and at the same place we will make one more floor, and that we will give it a height of -6 inches. So from here till here, and height offset is -6 inches, and then just finish it. And now if you go to 3D, now you can see that, let me hide the front wall. Yes, so as you can see this is how it looks from this side, but okay, there's no wall over here, this is coming out. Let me go to this place and let me figure it out. Again go to the ground level, This is where our wall ends. Okay, this is not where our wall ends. We have to make one more wall, and that is, okay, we can just extend this wall till here. Then select your wall, and I think we need a 4.5 inches wall, and make a wall from this place to this place. And now it sums up our top floor. Yes. So now if we go to the top floor, and I think, let me hide this one, and now yes, this is how it looks. We just have to make it like it is coming out of one wall, so we will do that later on. And in the middle also we have to draw something. Or what else we can do is we can just increase the size of this one also. Save the project, always remember that. Again, go to the top slab, edit boundary, and those are the outer slabs actually. And on the inner part we actually need the slab. This is for the just for the inner part. Finish it, and then again select it, edit boundary, and make it something like this. Finish. And now we have something like this for now. And just delete this wall, select this wall, just a second. Okay, so now we need to cover the top floor also. Okay, we have to align it, so just select this one, align it, and just check that everything is aligned. So this place is aligned, then this one, is it aligned? No, we have to make a little bit more changes to it. So just go to the edit boundary, go to the top, and AL is the align shortcut. Just align it till here, and now it is fine. Select this one and align it till the top floor. Then select this one, align it till here. Done. Then we have to make the top floor also, so for that also we have to figure this one out. And as you can see from the images, that where is that front view? As you can see, this front view is just like a triangle, I mean triangle, not a rectangle. So for that also we can do the same thing that we have done over here. As you can see, this is just like one clear line. So go to the top or first floor slab. Okay, first floor is visible over here. Go to this, go to floor, select your label, that is like first floor, top. No, not at top, actually we have to rename it first. Just cancel it, yes. Then again go to this top floor slab. Instead of this top floor slab, you can write it as 4 dot first floor. Okay, and yes, and this is like first floor slab. Yes, and now we can go to first floor slab. Here as you can see, we cannot find anything. Here you can go to the range base level, and where is that range base? Yes, range base, and here you can select first floor. And now these are a little bit visible to us. So for this part, again go to the flow, rectangle, and make a rectangle from here till this place. Finish it, attach it, go to 3D view, and now just try to align it. As you can see that this place has not been aligned clearly, I mean properly, so just align it. So now we have something like this over here. Then this is our wall for the door, and this place I think this is from the side. The side view is okay. Just go to the back view, edit profile, close this profile and make it till here. And if you find any difficulty in making this project, you can just check the description, and there you will find the file that this day one file. So remember that also. And I don't think this wall is over here. So what we can do is, first of all, just keep it till top or less than top, that is first floor slab, and change the starting point of it from the this floor, and then go to the front view, go to edit type and just edit it something like this. Remove constraint, edit it from here, remove constraint, and okay, again go to the front view, remove constraint, finish it. There's a error, I don't know what was the error. Let's try again. And this is still here, I think. Okay, this is still here only. Finish. And this facade, I mean not this facade, this flow. Okay, now I think that we are done with the front portion of the house. And now as you can see, there's a few more things yet to be done in this project. So there's an open place over here, and from the ground floor. Okay, now I do understand. This is nothing over here, or you can undo it. Let me check. Let's delete it. Make a wall from here to here, then again select wall, and I think we have to make this wall from this place to this place, I think so. And let me check the 3D once again, and now I think it is fine. For this place we don't need anything. Is there anything? No, there's just this column over here, so we don't need this wall. And I think it is not straight. Again go to this line. Yes, as you can see, this is not straight. WA, select this, and this is not actually a wall over here. There's a door placed at that place, so just decrease the size of this one, or maybe increase it like this. Yes, there's a wall, and I don't think we need a wall over here also. And now I think that we are done, maybe. And yes, we are done. But this outer wall, as you can see, this is just 3 feet or 2 feet 6 inches, so give it a top offset of -8 feet. Okay, 7 feet minus 7, or 7 feet 6 inches. Let's try this out. Yes, still here, I think so. And there's something in the front also. Again go to the ground level, select WA, and I think this is a boundary, okay, that has covered the inner wall, and this is the outer boundary that matches with this place. Let me check. Ground level offset 0. Okay, select. Okay, I cannot understand this place. This is still here. There's a walking distance. There's some chair placed over here. Then we have something over this place to roam around. So is it attached or not? I cannot figure it out. And if it is attached, then how it is been attached? Oof, there's so much questions left with me. So I do need to figure this out by myself. There's no one to help me. So let's try it. Okay, let's just give this a offset or base offset of -1 feet, I think, for that to place. Select this one, give it a offset, top offset as 1 feet, that is fine. Base offset as -2 feet. Let's try it out. Unjoined element. -2 feet is too much. -1 feet 6 inches from this side, and top offset 0, and keep it till top. Okay, edit profile, go to the front profile and place it in here, finish it. Done. Again select this one also. Let me see if that is also on the outer side. No, that is on the inner. Okay, this has been placed. This is the back side, this is the front view. Double S to hide it, HR to get it back, and over here we have to make something at this place. Just select your wall, that is 4.5 inches wall, and make a new wall from here. As you can see, it is a little bit displaced, so we can press space bar to place it properly. Then select this one and give it a height offset of top offset of -7 feet 6 inches, and now I think we are done. 7 feet 6 inches. Yes, this is what I want for my project. This, and there's a slab over here, I think, that we have to make. So for that, go to the land. Okay, go to the ground only, select your floor, 6 inches floor, go to rectangle and just make a rectangle something that is like this. Finish it. So for today I think that we are done, and let me check what else do we need. Okay, we have to make a cut in this floor. Select this one, go to the top, and here we have to make a wall first. Just make a wall, select this wall, give it the same -7 feet 6 inches height. And now as you can see, this is like a balcony for the first floor. Then after this balcony, there's no floor over here, I think so. Am I right? As we are taking the references, there's higher possibilities that something may go wrong. select this, go to edit boundary, take this line, pick lines, pick this line, pick this line, and just trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this. And over this place also we can do the same, trim, and then trim this one with this one, and this with this. And now I think that we are done with the trimming part. The only thing here left is this line overlap. There's something overlapping over here, let me check. Okay, yes, in this place we are overlapping. Just try to delete this, select this, move it like something like this, and just pick lines, and yes, now we are done. Try to finish it, go to 3D. So now for today I think this is enough, and we have something that looks like this one a little bit. As you can see, we are just in the first part, and I think there will be 4 to 5 more classes or tutorials, you can say. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and stay tuned for more. And before going, let me tell you that you can just subscribe, because we are going to reach the 500 mark. Right now I am at 492, and this has been over in period of 2 months. So before completing the 2-month period, I just want to complete this 500 mark over here. So you can just subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching. Let's end this session.